cables work, but do you ever wish you could just cut the cord? Hey, it's Matt from idjnow, and this is the Mackie EleMent Wave XLR wireless system. Now, with this system, you can change any handheld dynamic microphone with an XLR connection into a wireless microphone. This is great for live streaming, video production, content creators, or anyone who could benefit from ditching their cables and going wireless. So let's take a look at what comes in the box. The first thing you'll notice when you take this out of the box is the Mackie carrying case that they throw in for you. It's holding the transmitter, the receiver, everything is right in here. Taking a look inside, you'll notice right away the transmitter and receiver. They are very small, as you can see right here. We've also got the power cable, which is a multi-USB-C power cable. You can actually charge both of these units at the same time, which is going to save you a lot of time when you're getting ready to head to a gig or head to whatever you're using it for. You also have two little audio cables. One is specifically for a smartphone or tablet, and the other is for any kind of mirrorless or DSLR camera. All right, now here is everything laid out for you guys. We have the transmitter, the receiver, and the audio cables here, and the power cable here. Now, on the transmitter and receiver, they are very small. This is what it looks like in the palm of my hand. The layout is very minimal. You have a power button on each one, a pairing button on each one, and the transmitter actually comes with a mute button as well. That's a really awesome feature that Mackie provided for you. On the side, you have your gain control. Now, when these are linked up, the gain of one affects the gain of the other. So if you raise or lower the gain on the transmitter, the receiver is going to do the same. Both have an LED indicator for power, so green means 100%, and this actually changes depending on how much power you have. And then as far as the audio cables go, like I said, you have one for cameras such as DSLRs, mirrorless, any kind of device, and then this one is specifically for smartphones, so it's really important to keep that in mind when you're setting this up. This is a digital 2.4 gigahertz encrypted wireless system for reliable operation in any region. The internal rechargeable battery can get you up to 7 hours of use. And yeah, let's try and get this set up. I do have a Mackie handheld microphone here, so we're gonna get that set up and see how this works. So before we get started, it's worth noting that the EleMent Wave wireless XLR system works for any dynamic microphone. It doesn't have to be a Mackie microphone, but for this video specifically, we are using a Mackie EM89D dynamic microphone. So to set this up, all you have to do is plug the transmitter directly into the microphone like you would any XLR cable, and then the receiver is going to get plugged into whatever device you're using to record. Now we have two cables, as I said previously, a phone cable and a cable specifically for cameras or any other devices. So just be sure you're using the correct cable when you're plugging this in. Basically, one end is going into the Mackie EleMent Wave receiver, and the other is plugging into the recording device. And you also have another 1/8" connection up top for headphone monitoring. So if you have someone filming you, this is really good just to make sure that the audio is coming in nice and clear and that there's no disruptions or anything like that. So once everything is plugged in, you are simply going to turn these on with the power button until you get a green LED indicator. It's kind of hard to see, but those are green. And then just to pair them up, all you have to do is hit the pair button, and you should be good to go. All right, now that it's all set up, I guess I'll throw it over to Matt out in the field. Matt, are you there?
Yes, Matt, I am here. I'm outside the Babylon showroom of idjnow, and as you can see, I'm completely wireless, a reasonable distance from the camera. Did you know this thing has a maximum operating distance of 230 feet? That is awesome. All right, back to you, Matt.
Wow, that is awesome. Thanks, Matt. The Mackie EleMent Wave comes in this handheld mic configuration and a lavalier configuration, and you can find them at either of our showrooms and at idjnow.com. Gear up.